We've got one more story, and this one is one of my favorites because it has to do with something called the Young Adult Service Corps, YASC. For those of you not familiar with YASC, YASC is a program of the National Church that takes young people 21 to 30 and sends them out all over the world. So think about Peace Corps in the Episcopal Church. And we're lucky today to have one of our YASC volunteers who has just returned, recently returned from Haiti, to tell us a little bit about what she did there and the program and how that changed her life. So please welcome Ashley Bingaman to talk about YASC.
Good morning, or as we say in Haiti, bonjour. Good job. So as Buck said, I did serve in Haiti. I ended up serving 2 years through the Young Adult Service Corps. And one of the questions I get asked all the time is, why Haiti? How did you end up there? So really, how did I get from there to there? So I'm in my graduate work working as a musician, and I ended up at Christ Church in Winchester, and soon became a member, and next thing I know, I'm on a mission trip to the Dominican Republic, and in that mission trip, I realized I am called to do more. So as soon as we got back, I asked my priest, how do I do more? And he goes, you need to talk to Buck Blanchard. And so I found myself in conversation with Buck at the Diocese of Virginia. Then next thing I know, I find myself in Colorado at a mission conference being introduced to David Copley, head of mission personnel with the Episcopal Church. And he says, you need to sign up for this program, the Young Adult Service Corps. So sure enough, I ended up signing up. And because of my background in music, I found myself in Haiti. So what sort of work did I do there? My first year, I served with the cathedral music program called École de Musique Sainte Trinité. I worked as a musician playing in their orchestra. I also helped teach music. I was a woodwind professor. And I also, with my background in administration, I helped do marketing pieces for the music program. Then, in that first year, I made the connection with Bishop Auger Beauvoir, the suffragan bishop of the Diocese of Haiti, and he invited me to come and serve a second year in Cap-Haïtien, up in the northern region of the diocese. So in that second year, I was helping lay the groundwork for a music program to start in the northern part of Haiti, and I also found myself playing, of course, music, and also serving as a music and art director for our summer music programs. So, how do you connect? Well, I had the joy of being a musician, which meant I didn't need to use any words, which was great because I hopped off that plane in Haiti knowing no French, no Creole. So, how do you connect? Well, I had the pleasure of connecting through music. I was able to play with my fellow musicians, and within the first week, already, I had instant friends. I also had the pleasure of singing with our women's choir in the women's camp, and then as I did get better at the language, I promise I did learn it, I was able to connect even further, and so that's a great picture of me working with the children at our summer camps. So why do we do it? Why do we go out? Why do we leave home to go serve? We're called. We are all called. And it may not mean that you are called to actually go. It may mean we're called to help someone else go. And so when I went, I didn't go by myself. And of course, as you can see, I didn't end up by myself either. These relationships were formed. These relationships were such an integral part of who I was and how I came to know Christ's love in a bigger picture. We're not called to go be the savior. We're not called to go be the hero. We are called to share Christ's love, and we are called to be in relationship. So as I said, I didn't go by myself. All of you came with me. The Diocese of Virginia was a big part of this. My home church in Winchester was a big part of it. Both of my priests were able to come and be a part of that. I also was able to connect with people in other dioceses as they came and shared their stories, and I helped share the story of what was going on in Haiti. And then also 815, the Episcopal Church Center, they were there. They were a huge part of this. So these relationships are formed, and they're so much bigger than us. Okay, so guess what? You're not going to just sit here. You're going to participate. So you're about to have your Creole lesson for this morning. So I would like you all to repeat after me. The first word for God is bon Dieu. The word for I or me is mwen. The word for you is ou. The word for love is remen. The word for world is le monde. And finally, the word for thank you is merci. So you're probably putting all these things together and going, why on earth is she teaching me Creole right now? And reason being, if you put it all together, those are the only 6 words you need to know in order to do the shouting prayer in Creole. So, the reason I wanted to share that this morning is that was one of my most favorite experiences in Haiti this past year. Was I translated the shouting prayer into Creole, and I shared it with our young adults at the young adult camp that we had. That's a picture from it. And it was fantastic because you can't really see, but that's in the middle of a town, and everyone in the town of Trou de Nord heard the shouting prayer. And of course, it was an instant favorite and requested many times after that. So, I need you all to stand up. And in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Haiti, let's do the shouting prayer in Creole. Thank you so much.